For most of human history, this land was not meant to be lived in. It was crushed beneath ice thicker than skyscrapers, silent, unstoppable, and older than memory. Mountains were bent, valleys were torn open, entire coastlines were rewritten, not by rivers, not by fire, but by the slow violence of frozen time. This is Norway, a country where the past is not buried beneath the land, it is the land. For tens of thousands of years, a continental ice sheet covered Scandinavia. Its weight pressed the earth downward, reshaping bedrock from the inside out. Hard stone survived, softer layers vanished. What remained were deep corridors, long narrow wounds carved where ice moved fastest. When the climate finally warmed, the sea rushed in. Water filled these scars, creating fjords, steep-walled, impossibly deep, and razor-precise. Rivers inherited hanging valleys. Water spilled over cliffs as waterfalls. Lakes pooled in basins carved directly into solid rock. Norway was not sculpted gently. It was excavated. People came late to this landscape, and when they arrived, the land offered little mercy. So they adapted. The sea became the highway. Mountains became walls. Water became the center of life. Villages formed where boats could land, not where roads could reach. Even today, movement here follows ice, not human intention. On Norway's southwest coast lies Stavanger, one of the country's oldest urban settlements. It began as a fishing town clinging to sheltered waters. White wooden houses climbed the hillside, over 170 preserved from the 18th and 19th centuries. At its heart stands Stavanger Cathedral, built in the early 1100s, stone carried north by European influence. In the 1800s, herring transformed the town. Ships crowded the harbor. Factories lined the shore. Then, in 1969, everything changed. Oil was discovered beneath the North Sea. Stavanger became the operational heart of Norway's offshore energy industry. Glass towers rose beside wooden homes, yet the city never lost its coastal scale. Beyond the city, nature resumes control. Fjords stretches for 42 kilometers, a straight incision carved by glacial force alone. Its waters plunge hundreds of meters deep. Granite walls rise nearly vertical. This stone is ancient, Precambrian dense, resistant and pale. When sunlight strikes it, the fjord glows. Waterfalls appear after rain, falling so far they turn to mist before touching water. At the fjord's end lies Lisebauten, a settlement so small it feels borrowed from the mountain. Above lies Fjord, a road climbs nearly 900 meters in just 9 kilometers. Hairpin after hairpin, each one carved directly into granite. Lisebauten was built to serve a hydroelectric plant, a reminder that Norway's industry flows from water. From above, the fjord becomes a thin mirror, compressed by scale. Nearby rises Kijerag, a vertical wall of stone, and wedged between two cliffs, a boulder suspended in empty space. Kijerag, a relic of glacial movement, balanced by chance, held in place by physics alone. Further along the fjord stands Prekystalen, the pulpit rock. Unlike Kijerag's drama, this cliff is calm. A flat slab of granite, nearly perfect in form, hovering 600 meters above the water. It was left behind when ice quarried the mountain face, leaving a clean edge and a natural platform. From here, Fjord stretches like a geological blueprint. Water, stone, gravity. Along the coast, history survives in timber. In towns like Skudneshavn, white wooden houses cluster tightly along narrow streets. Built between 1820 and 1860, their paint reflects harsh coastal light, protecting wood beneath. Nearby, beneath a massive rock overhang, lies Helleran Farm, Two houses built under a natural stone roof. No insulation, no modification. Just geology providing shelter. When the families left in the early 1900s, time stopped. Oslo balances history and modernity with restraint. Akershus fortress guards the harbor, built for war, not romance. The city hall hosts the Nobel Peace Prize, transforming brick and function into global symbolism. The opera house slopes directly into the sea, its roof open to everyone. Architecture as landscape. Inland, valleys carved by glaciers became engines of power. At Rjukan, hydroelectricity fueled early industrial Norway. Water falling from ice-fed heights powered factories and changed the nation's economy forever. Above it all rises Gostatoppen. Inside the mountain, a tunnel and cable system once served NATO communications. From the summit, on a clear day, you can see 1/6 of Norway. Fuglefjord ice cap still dominates western Norway. A frozen dome feeding rivers, waterfalls, and reservoirs. It is shrinking, edges retreating year by year, yet its legacy remains in turquoise lakes, in U-shaped valleys, in polished stone. At Trolltunga, a slab of rock juts into nothingness, a tongue carved by ice left behind as glaciers withdrew. Delicate in appearance, unyielding in reality. Above the Arctic Circle, Norway becomes something else. Fishing villages cling to cliffs. Bird islands erupt with life each spring. Roads arc over open sea. Mountains rise straight from water. In Tromsø, polar explorers once prepared for the unknown. In Lofoten, red fishing cabins stand over turquoise water. Cod dries on wooden racks, the same way it did 1,000 years ago. Here, tradition survives, because it must. At Svalbard, ice dominates again. Glaciers cover most of the land. Polar bears outnumber people. Coal towns stand frozen in time. The global seed vault lies buried in permafrost, a library of life. Yet even here, ice retreats. Today, Norway is mapped by roads and tunnels, but the rules were written long before humans arrived. Fjords still guide ships. Mountains still divide regions. Ice still defines movement. The glaciers may be shrinking, but their influence remains permanent. Norway is not just a country shaped by ice. It is a country still living under its shadow.